Good evening, softball fans, as we welcome you to tonight's broadcast. As the Cherokee Braves, coming in at 2-21, take on the South O'Brien Wolverines, coming in at 9-15. The starting lineup for the Cherokee Braves tonight, as they come in hoping to end the season on a good note, is the batting leadoff, Olivia Fox, the catcher, McKenna Paper, center fielder, Sophie Thorson, left field, Peyton Cohn, right field, Addison James, first base, Parissa Barnes, second base, Alexis Henman, shortstop, Lakota Rogers, pitcher, and Kylie Gregg at third tonight. And for your South O'Brien Wolverines, batting leadoff is Carla Warren-Key in right field tonight, Peyton Farquhar at second, Maddie Johnson at first, Ginger Neuenhouse at catcher, Alyssa Van Beek at center field, Marissa Ebel in left field, Reese Farquhar at third, Brooklyn Edwards as the designated player, Abby Nelson, Ben in the 9-hole at shortstop, and Shay Hadding on the mound. Hadding comes in with about a 5 ERA on the year, but that high ERA is mainly due towards the since he pitches almost all game, every game. But Olivia Fox will step in for the first pitch of the game. The first pitch from Hadding, in swinging, is a strike. Just missed it, as the count will move 0-1. As Wolverines come into this game after dropping the last one, and as well as the Cherokee Braves come in after losing their previous game. As the second pitch from Hadding is just over the strike zone, as the count will move even at 1-1 here. As Hadding normally has a good outing when she can work her way out of counts. As the 1-1 pitch is just off the plate, as the count will move 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike in the count to Olivia Fox. Fox has a great arm behind the catcher's position. As we got Papers on deck. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and popped up to Peyton Farquhar at second, and the catch will be made for the first out in the inning. With 1 out in the inning after the Fox pop-up, now coming up is McKenna Paper, the center fielder in tonight's matchup. Paper steps into the box. And the first pitch from Hadding to Paper is swung on and missed just inside. Hadding putting that pitch in a place where if it is made contact with is most likely a pop-up in the infield. Trying to get quick and easy outs here from Hadding. As Paper steps into the batter's box after swinging at the first pitch, as the count now moves 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is swung on right back to Hadding on the mound as the great scoop, and Hadding throwing the first is in time for the second out. 5 pitches in, 2 outs. Great start off to the game for the Wolverines. Is now coming up, and the 3-hole hitter is Sophie Thorson in left field tonight. That's Hadding versus Thorson. First pitch swung on to Abby Nelson at shortstop, and Nelson's throwing to first is in time. That'll be a 6-pitch inning as 3 up, 3 down for the Wolverines, as we'll be right back after this short break. You are watching Wolverine Softball on Full Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. The facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area. And visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price, and it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgard, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
As the first pitch to Warnke is high and missed, as the count will move 1-0 to Warnke. As we welcome you back here to South Wolverine Softball here, I'm your announcer tonight, Bryce Williams. As the second pitch is high, generally same location, pitch misses, as the count will move 2-0. As Warnke, the senior lefty, does a great job batting, gets on base at a very high rate and steals bases, as well as a great fielder. As the third pitch is just in there. It's count move 2-1. Top of the zone. Typically, Warnke, as a lefty, gets pitched inside, so I would be guessing she's sitting on an inside pitch here. As that would be what happened, but fouls off, just jammed her, as the count will move even at 2-2. As we're in the same location as where Shay Hadding had her quick first inning here. As Lakota Rogers pitch is popped up into right field, and the right field will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Great play by Peyton Cohn out there. As now coming out with 1 out is the senior second baseman, Peyton Farquhar. This top half of the lineup for the Wolverines has a very high batting average. Warnke and Peyton and Alyssa Van Beek all in the 300s as the first pitch to Farquhar is low as the count move 1-0 after the pitch low in the zone, low out of the zone, excuse me. As the 1-0 pitch is swung on and fouled just a little bit early on that Farquhar. As the count now evens up at 1-1. As corners are in here for Farquhar. The 1-1 pitch is swung on to the shortstop and is bobbled, and Farquhar will reach base safely on the infield error. As with Peyton Farquhar on first base, now coming up is the senior first baseman, the slugger, Maddie Johnson. Maddie Johnson batting in the lower 400s at 420. Getting on base more than almost half the time. As the first pitch to Farquhar is high. It's count move 1-0. As the Fox behind the dish is expected Farquhar to take off for second here. The sign is given from Struve. As the pitch to Johnson is high once again. As Farquhar does not run, but the count now moves ahead at 2-0. As Johnson here in the driver's seat in the 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch, it just hangs in there for a strike as the count now moves 2-1 to Johnson. Is Johnson typically, if it's not, typically every hit is into the outfield. As the 2-1 pitch is swung on to the third baseman and throw on to second. And they will go with the force play, as now with 2 outs in the inning after the force out. Coming up is the Ginger Noonhouse, the star of the Wolverines here. Comes into the year with 3 home runs. It's also batting in the 400s. At one point in the season, she was batting in the 700, but as first pitch to Noonhouse is just in. So Johnson on first. And Noonhouse out to play, but Noonhouse batting 700, and with that's almost an unrealistic batting average, so hard to maintain that. So the 1-0 pitch is outside as the count will move 2-0 now. And why that's so unrealistic is you could go 2 for 4 or 2 for 3, and that'd still lower your batting average, just making that super hard to do. As the 2-0 pitch to Noonhouse is inside, the count moves 3-0 here. As most players, I'd say, put the bat down in a 3-0 count, but if I'm the Wolverines, I give Noonhouse the green light here to swing. 3-0 pitch is just on the inside corner as the count moves 3-1 now. As here in the early game, the pitchers tend to be a bit more aggressive on 3-1, but later in the game, the batters become more aggressive. The 3-1 pitch is swung on rope to the third baseman as that'll get through, as Noonhouse will reach the 2-out single. This is now coming up is the senior star, Alyssa Van Beek. Also batting on the 300 here. As running at first for Noonhouse is Kelsey Warnke. Kelsey Warnke, just like your older sister Carly Warnke, steals bases as they're both perfect on the year, combined 43 for 43. As a 2 down, runners with on first and second to star center fielder Alyssa Van Beek steps up to the plate now. As Lakota Rogers on the mound. Pitch is inside. Count will move 1-0 now to Van Beek. Pitch just over the center of the plate as the count moves 1-1 now. As Van Beek, like most of the Wolverines, does a great job out in the field, has a large range of motion out in center field. As the count is down 1-1. Pitch is just swung on, over it. On the breaking ball as the count now moves 1-2 here. As Van Beek ready for the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, made contact to the shortstop as that'll get past. Johnson at first was waved around, but decided not to after the shortstop got to it quite quick. As now with the bases loaded coming up is the dangerous fielder, Marissa Ebel. Batting in the upper 100s. Not that good of a batting average, but not terrible. But she does make up for it in the field, as she's kind of like the Ken Griffey Jr., just laying her body on the line for every ball. As the first pitch to Ebel is over the plate, as the count will now move 0-1. As Ebel also, with that riskiness on defense, has lots of speed in those shoes. The 0-1 pitch to Ebel is high as the count now moves 1-1. As Wolverines getting a 2-out rally going, as with 2 outs, at first had no one on base, but now bases loaded, still with 2 outs in the inning. 1-1 pitch is swung on weakly to the third baseman, as they'll call that foul. As the count moves 1-2, as of course I'm different down there. It's different down there, but it looked like from up here that the third baseman made contact with it in the fair ground. But the home umpire will say different As once again the 1-2 pitch is popped up to the second baseman, and she will just not be able to grab it as Warnke will come across as Evil strolls into second with a 2 RBI single as Van Beek moves to third. And the Wolverines take a early 2-0 lead, as now coming up is the freshman phenom, Reese Farquhar, the only freshman to make varsity for the Wolverines. First pitch to Farquhar is swung on over it as the count move 0-1. As Farquhar at the hot corner, known as third base, has some struggles, but typically works past when his pitch is outside. His count move 1-1. As with Van Beek's pitch on speed on third, expect her to come home if that pitch would have went to the backstop. The 1-1 pitch will be swung on to the shortstop as that'll get just past as Evil is waved around on home. As Farquhar will advance to second, coming around to third. And Farquhar will be in there with a 2 RBI double as the Wolverines get 4 runs on the 2-out rally so far, as the inning is not yet done. Now coming up is the designated player, Brooklyn Edwards, as there will be a mound visit out there. As we will take a break with them, we'll be right back after a short break on Florida Solutions. As the final out is made, as Edwards' first pitch swings to the shortstop, as the throw on the first is made, as Wolverines get 4 runs in the first on the 2-out rally. We'll be right back after a short break on Florida Decisions.
Primgar Chiropractic Clinic. Aching to see us? Neck pain, arm and leg pain, auto accidents, back pain, sports injuries, chronic pain, headaches, work injuries, and arthritis. Dr. Heather Eink can help patients of all ages get an adjustment to get their alignment in place. And there's a licensed massage therapist as well. And therapy services like ultrasound, muscle stem, and cold laser. Ask about foot levelers for orthotics. Find Primgar Chiropractic Clinic on Facebook and call for an appointment today.
A good bank can be much more than just the place you cash your checks. Savings Bank of Primgar has been serving farmers and small businesses for over 125 years, providing their customers with minimal fees, superior customer service, and the dependability that you just can't get from the big banks. Visit Savings Bank of Primgar today, where you're more than just a name, or visit them online to see what they can do for you.
As we welcome back here to the top of the second, Peyton Cohn in the dish as the first pitch to her is a bouncer, and the third is the count move 1-0. As Cohn in right field tonight does a good job of getting on base with her speed. As the 1-0 pitch from Hattie is popped up, so that'll go just over by the concessions. This is the right fielder for the Wolverines of baseball. Damon Villarreal will grab that one. As the 1-1 pitch is swung on over it as the count moves 1-2. As the 1-2 pitch to Cone from Hadding. Hadding does a great job getting out of these. This 1-2 pitch is low as the count moves 2-2. As Hadding with a good out in here could possibly get her ERA just under 4. Just under 5 at a 4. As the count is even at 2-2, the 2-2 pitch is low once again as the count will move full. It's Cohen doing a great job here at battling back from a 1-2 count. Look for a payoff pitch here. Might challenge her over the middle, but expect to see a pitch outwards. As over the middle, as Farquhar will grab it at second, and the throw on the first will be in the dirt and not in time. As that'll be an infield single for Cohen. As the first hit allowed on the night for Shea Hadding. As now coming up with one out, with one on, is the first baseman, Addison James. As Mountainhouse gets settled in behind the dish. As the pitch from Hadding to Newhouse is swung on and fouled off the top of the fence as the count moves 0-1. James, like many of the Braves, does a good job at making counts go many pitches. As Hadding sometimes struggles with that, as there's one time earlier this season she had a count go to 13 pitches. As pitch, a nice breaking ball up high as the count moves 0-2 as the just swung under it. As the count is 0-2 to James. And the pitch is swung on and misses. That'll be the first strikeout on the night for Hadding. It's now with one out, runner on first. Coming up, the play in question is Parissa Barnes. As the first pitch to Barnes, bunts into fair territory, as that'll be a sacrifice bunt, as great scoop by Peyton Farquhar first, covering for Johnson. As with 2 outs now in the inning, Cohen on second, now coming up is Alexis Heineman. Alexis Heineman now up to bat, the shortstop. Playing shortstop typically most of the time. There's lots of speed in that role. First pitch is in the dirt. Will move behind Newhouse. Cohen will make it to third on the ball in the dirt. Wild pitch. One-oh pitch is great framework by Newhouse behind the dish, as that looked a little off the plate, but called strike. This count moves 1-1. One pitch is swung on, as that'll go just over the away dugout. As the count will now move 1-2, is Hadding looking to get out of this inning, as in a little bit of trouble with the runner on third, but luckily 2 outs in the inning. As might see a breaking ball here to get him swinging. 1-2 pitch popped up in right field as Warnke, as that'll drop. Warnke just can't quite get there. As we will redo the 1-2 pitch. As Henry takes the mound for the 1-2 pitch again. And that'll be swung right back to Hadding, as that'll bounce right over, as a run will come in for the Braves on the E1 area by Hadding on the mound. So now coming up, the pitcher, Lakota Rogers. The first pitcher v. pitcher matchup in tonight's matchup. As the pitch is swung on. A little bit of a late swing from Rogers there as the count move 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is swung on right back to Hadding as that'll bounce off. The throw on the first from Hadding is in time for the out. One allowed on the error from Hadding on the mound, but bounces back as retires the final batter. Scores 4-1 going into the bottom of the second. Wolverines turn to hit. We'll be right back after a short break.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders. You're gonna love the view.
Big store selection with small town service. Yes, that's right. Whether you need bedroom furniture or are looking for decorations to make your home feel more like a home, check out Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. Snooks carries a large selection of chairs, recliners, sofas, dressers, and more, with the individual customer service to help you find what works best for you.
Please consider the original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids on your way anyway and online at snooks1.com.
Community Agency knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. It's a journey to experience with the fastest internet speeds available. Contact TCA, connect to the speed you need, and enjoy the ride.
As we welcome you back here to the bottom of the second inning, Wolverines lead 4-1. Coming into this inning, I'm your announcer, Bryce Williams, here tonight. So now coming up is Abby Nelson in the 9-hole. First pitch swinging. Count moves 0-1. As Nelson struggles at the plate from time to time, but in a little bit of a groove as of recently, reaching base efficiently. As the second pitch is a strike just to clip part of the plate as the count move 0-2. As Nelson in the shortstop, typically batting 9 and also in the shortstop. As the 0-2 pitch is grounded to the third baseman, and the throw on first is dropped as Abby Nelson will reach on the error by the first baseman. Just closed the glove early.
Number 3, Carly Warnke.
As we round back up to the top of the order, Carly Warnke up to bat here, the lefty. First pitch shows bump, pulls back as Nelson takes off for second. That'll hit Nelson. Stays at second. As she'll reach on the throw on the second. Looked like the ball hit her on the throw there. It's count move 1-0. Pitch shows bump, pulls back as the count moves 2-0 now. His Warnke, like I said, does a great job of getting on base. Typically hits the ball down the line or up the middle. But if so, even just a slight error in the outfield could turn it from single to possibly a triple. As the count is the ball is just off the plate. As the count moves 3-0 now. So Warnke might as well just set the bat down here. No one swings 3-0. 3-0 pitch is outside. That'll be a 4-pitch walk for Warnke now as Nelson reaches third on the stolen base. Now coming up is the senior second baseman, Peyton Farquhar.
Number 6, Peyton Farquhar.
As Farquhar gets ready in the batter's box. Shows bump, pulls back as Warnke will take off for second. As that'll be a ball with runners on second and third. Farquhar heading the count 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Swung on to third base. Shortstop. Throwing to first is in time as Warnke takes off for third. As that'll be out. As the ball looked a little juggled in the mitt. But got it in there just in time as that'll be in a double play. As Warnke tries to take for third. Although a run does come across the score, as the score will be 5-1 Wolverines. As Manny Johnson is now up with 2 outs in the inning. Pitch high. Count will move 1-0. One ball, 0 strikes in the count. Pitch is low. Count will move 2-0 now. Pitch. Pitch is inside. Count move 3-0 here. Johnson. With 2 outs in the air, I'd say no matter the batter, just don't swing. 3-0. As the pitch just hangs in there over the plate, is count move 3-1. The 3-1 pitch from Rogers to Johnson. So that'll be swung on early from Johnson. Over by the Wolverines dugout, but the count will now move full, 3-2. As they might just waste the pitch here. Pitch is inside, but Johnson swings on it. As we'll redo the 3-2 count here. As here, if another pitch is fouled off, I just expect them to waste a pitch, you know. Let Johnson get on and try and play for Noonhouse. As the pitch will be high, as that'll be a full count walk for Rogers as Johnson reaches first. As Ginger Noonhouse will now step up to the plate as Alyssa Van Beek takes the on-deck circle. The pitch. The breaking ball from Rogers just hangs in there. Looked like he was going to be a ball at first, but gets right over the middle as the count moves 0-1. Pitch is high as Johnson, as the throwback first, is not in time as Johnson will get back safely. Fox felt that she could get Johnson out of first. The 1-1 pitch is inside. His count now move 2-1. Pitch to Noonhouse. Swung on. His count will now even up at 2-2. Bottom of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. As Noonhouse will step back into the box. 2-2 pitch is skied on the left field lines. That'll hit the trees and drop safely. The 2-2 pitch will be swung on as we will redo the 2-2 pitch. Here is for the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Two pitch is inside as the count will now work full for it. As we are now coming up on the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Full count pitch. Runners on first. Van Beek in the on-deck circles. That'll be a pitch in the dirt as two out walks here for Rogers on the mound. As running for Newhouse on first is Kelsey Warnke.
And up to bat is number 17, Alyssa Van
Not
Beek.
coming up is the senior star, Alyssa Van Beek. As the first pitch from Rogers Van Beek is inside, as that'll be just off the plate as the count moves 1-0. As the 1-0 pitch will be in the same location, as that'll move a strike, ball. Count moves 2-0 now. As the pitch will be rocketed to the shortstop, as they will get the force on third, but will be juggled as Van Beek will reach first safely on the fielder's choice error. It's now coming up with bases loaded is Marissa Ebel. As the 2 outs, Marissa Ebel up to the dish. Pitch hangs just in there for a strike as the count move 0-1. As Ebel looking to deliver big here. As the pitch is in the dirt, count moves 1-1. One pitch is fouled off as the count move 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 pitch will be just inside as the count will even up 2-2. Bases loaded, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning, bottom of the second. Wolverines doing a great job tonight getting bases 2-out rally. As that pitch will be swung on in the dirt, as a run will come across with Reese Farquhar stepping up to the plate now with 2 outs on the infield single from Ebel. As they will take a meeting on the mound, we will take one with them. We'll be right back after a short break.
When was the last time you reviewed your insurance policies? Hi, this is Kent Faust, and our goal at South O'Brien Insurance is to provide the broadest coverage at the most affordable cost. Insurance has changed dramatically over the years, and now, more than ever, a comparison may be to your advantage. Call South O'Brien Insurance today to see what we can do for you.
As we welcome you back here, Farquhar takes the plate as the count will be 1-0, just up high a little bit. This count move 1-0 to Farquhar. Farquhar, the only freshman on the team, as the Wolverines have a 6-1 lead, could deliver big here. Pitch is inside, count move 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch is inside, count moves 3-0 here. As Rogers on the mound, hoping to find the strike zone here with 3 balls, no strikes in the count. Walk brings in another runner while keeping the bases loaded as corners are in here. Pitch is inside. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to bring in a runner as the Wolverines increase their lead to 7-1. As now coming up is the designated player, Brooklyn Edwards. As umpire calls for time here. As Lakota will be taking on the game for number 12. As number 12 is getting ready on the mound. We'll be right back as we will get back to play. We'll be right back after a short break.
General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living. General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
As we welcome you back here, Edwards is up at the dish as the first pitch sure was fouled off, but now as the pitch outside, count moves 1-1. One pitch is just on the play as the count moves 1-2 to Edwards. Abby Nelson on deck, bases loaded, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1-2 pitch is popped up as that'll move out of play. As we'll redo the 1-2 pitch. As the Wolverines have scored all 7 runs here tonight on 2-out rallies. Just managing to stay in there and fight. As Edwards will redo the 1-2 pitch. Pitch is swung on hard to the shortstop as that'll bounce off the chest. As Edwards will reach on the infield single. Now score increases 8-1 as Van Beek comes across. As now coming up is the sophomore Abby Nelson. Nelson very speedy out there. First pitch swinging as that'll be fouled off as the count moves 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch to Nelson is in there's the count move 1-1. As the pitch is just off the catcher's glove, as Evil will come in to score as the Wolverines increase their lead 9-1 as the bases are now unloaded. Still 2 runners on, second and third after the pitch goes in and out of the catcher's mitt. Plate being clean as Abby Nelson is still up to dish. Single could make this 11-1 here. As the 2-1 pitch to Nelson is low as the count will now move 3-1 here. Favorable hitters count. Although don't be surprised to see a swing here. It's infield corners in, outfielders deeper. 3-1 pitch is swung on over it. This count now move 3-2. As full count, 2 runners on, 2 outs in the inning. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Wolverines score 5 in the inning as they increase their lead to 9-1 going into the top of third. Braves starting to hit. We'll be right back after a short break on Florida Solutions.
As a parent, you have a choice in your child's education. Zion St. John Lutheran School believes all children deserve a quality, well-rounded education with a curriculum written with a biblical worldview. With a student-teacher ratio of 8-to-1, you can be sure your child's specific learning styles are met. Zion St. John offers affordable pricing with tuition assistance and is open to all denominations. For more information of the benefits Zion St. John Lutheran School can offer your child, visit their website or give them a call today.
Broadway Marketplace, Polina. New styles, new decor, new vibe. You can find it all at Broadway Marketplace, Polina. Here's a look at what we have on display now. We have a full-service floral shop for any occasion, great selection of gifts, and we offer private classes. We do wedding installs too, and more. Find us on Facebook. Visit our store downtown Polina Wednesday through Saturday, and let us know how we can help you. You'll always find something you love at Broadway Marketplace.
As we welcome you back here to the top of the third. No. Now coming up, it's number 9, might be Kaylee Gregg here. Okay. Gotcha. As the first pitch from Hattie is swung on and missed. Count move 0-2 here. 0-1 here. As just trying to check for who that is batting. As the 0-1 pitch from Hattie is swung on down the third base line, but that'll move foul as the count evens up. Moves 0-2. As the 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. As the count move 1-2 here, as I'm just checking for who number 9 is. As that is Lola Christensen. That's the 1-2 pitch to Christensen. Is popped up the Farquhar at second. She'll run on to make the catch. As with one out in the inning, we come back to the top of the order. As Olivia Fox is up to bat.
The top of the Braves, number 3, Olivia Fox.
As Fox takes the box. As that pitch is swung on, but foul as the count moves 0-1. As the 0-1 pitch. Oh, one out in the inning. Pitch to Fox is in there. As the count will even up at 1-1. As the count will even up at 1-1. One pitch is just in the strike zone as the count move 1-2 now. Puts Fox in a little bit of an uncomfortable situation, but nothing she can't battle back from. One-two is the count. Pitch is swung on to Johnson at first, and she'll make the glove and step on base for the out. Has now 2 ups after a quick 1-2 is McKenna Paper. As Paper takes the box. Pitch is high for a ball as the count will move 1-0. Pitch is swung on and fouled. This count will even up at 1-1. As the count is 1-1 here. To Paper. As pitch is fouled up. That'll be just out of play as the count now moves 1-2 here. As the 1-2 pitch to Paper. Is high as the count will even up at 2-2. Top of the third, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McKenna Paper at the plate. Pitch is high, count moves 3-2 now. Three-two pitch is a ball, as that'll be a full count walk for Hadding. First of the night, as now coming up is the 3-hole hitter, Sophie Thorson. As new announce almost hit by the warm-up bat. As the first pitch Thorson is high, as count move 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is popped up. Shallow outfield as that'll drop. Runner takes third. The throw from Van Beek as the runner just gets under the slide. As that'll be a 2-out single as the Braves making their 2-out rally. As now coming up is Peyton Cone. First pitch to Cone is popped up to Nelson at shortstop as she will make the catch for the third out of the inning. Wolverines get out of trouble as the score will stay 9-1. We'll return after this short break on Florida Solutions.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real-world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
AgriVision Equipment has you covered with a wide selection of John Deere tractors in the area. Our experts can help match you with the right equipment at the right price. Utilize one of our convenient pre-built packages or build and customize your own with our JD Buy online site. Need financing? No problem. Apply online in 5 minutes or less. Our team is ready to find the package for you. Don't settle for less. Shop in-store or online at agrivisionequipment.com.
All customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
As we welcome back here, as Carly Warnke's in the box. As pitch is a bit outside, called strike as the count moves 0-2. Oh, to pitch to Warnke. Pitch is high. As Warnke thought about offering up, outside not to against better judgment. His count moves 1-2 now. As Warnke, you'd never see her strike out. 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Rare occurrence see there. Swing and miss from Warnke is Peyton Farquhar with 1 out now coming up the bat. Pitch is low as the count move 1-0 now. As the pitcher on the mound is Marin Malowski, the 8th grader. As pitch is outside, the count move 0-2. 2-0, excuse me. 1 out in the inning to Farquhar. Pitch is off plate as the count moves 2-1. Pitch is a strike called as the count evens up at 2-2. As Malowski, the 2-2 pitch is fouled off as we'll redo 2-2 here. Two pitch to Farquhar is low as the count moves full at 3-2. As Johnson warming up in the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch is in the dirt. That'll be a full count walk for Farquhar. She will reach first. It's now coming up is the senior slugger, Maddie Johnson.
Batting now is number 28, Maddie Johnson.
As the first pitch to Johnson in the box is low. Count moves 1-0. Might see Farquhar take off for second here at some point to avoid the ending double play. 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed just under as the count will move 1-1. As if Farquhar does take off for second, might see Johnson swing here to cause some disturbance. As Farquhar does not, as that'll be a ball upstairs. The count moves 2-1. Pitch, swung on and missed just outside as the count moves 2-2 now to Johnson. Lots of power in that bat. 2-2 pitch takes it just over the center of the plate. As 2 strikeouts now for Milwaukee in the inning. As with 2 outs now coming up is the slugging catcher Ginger Noonhouse. 2 home runs this season, same game down the left field line. First pitch is in the dirt. As the take it for a ball, as the count move 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch is popped up. So that'll be out of play as Dad makes the catch. As the count will move 1-1. One pitch is low as the count will move 2-1 now to the Newman house. Two-one pitch here to Newman house. Rocketed to third as the throw on to second is in time. As the Braves get through the third inning, not allowing anything, just a walk, as we'll be right back after a short break on Florida Solutions.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Primgar Chiropractic Clinic. Aching to see us? Neck pain, arm and leg pain, auto accidents, back pain, sports injuries, chronic pain, headaches, work injuries, and arthritis. Dr. Heather Eink can help patients of all ages get an adjustment to get their alignment in place. And there's a licensed massage therapist as well. And therapy services like ultrasound, muscle stem, and cold laser. Ask about foot levelers for orthotics. Find Primgar Chiropractic Clinic on Facebook and call for an appointment today.
As we welcome back here to the top of the fourth inning, Wolverines no score in the third inning, so score will stay same, 9-1. As now coming up is Addison James, the first baseman. The pitch from Hadding to James is just tipped. Count move 0-1 now. As the 0-1 pitch from Hadding to James is swung on right up the middle, as that'll be a single here for James. It's now coming up is Parissa Barnes, the second baseman.
Hitting now is number 6, Parissa Barnes.
As the first pitch with James on first is low. Count will move 1-0. As Noonhouse will do everything she can to stop the runner from going to second. First pitch to Paris Barnes is low. Second pitch is high. Let's see if we can get a third down the middle. Braves hoping to pick up their third win of the season, as the Wolverines hoping to make it an even 10. (2-0) is the count. Ball is high. His count moves 3-0 now. Is Hadding losing a little bit of control out on the mound, but doing fine. 3-0 count to Barnes. Might as well put the bat down here. .30 pitch is right down the middle, as that'll be a 3-1 count now. As might see something over the plate or up and in to try and jam. But here with the runner first, might see something outside to try and get a grounder. 3-1 is the count. as that'll be high and in, but a little too high, as that'll be a 5-pitch walk here. 2 walks start off the 4th inning for Hatting. As now coming up is Alexis Hyndman. As Hyndman steps into the box. As with runners up first or second, Hyndman, infield in. Shows bunt, makes contact, but goes backwards. His count moves 0-1. Oh, 1 is the count, Hyndman. Shows bunt. Puts it down as the throw to third is not in time. As she will get in there safely as both runners advance second and third. As the count is 0-2 to Hyndman. 0 balls, 2 strikes is the count. Pitch is off the plate. As the count now moves 1-2. As that pitch previously in a hot spot, but called ball as the count moves 1-2 now to Barnes. Or Hyndman. As that pitch is popped up and then it'll go out of play. One-two will be done again. Pitch is popped up. Ebel in left field as that'll drop. As we'll redo 1-2 once again. One-two is the pitch. Fouled off. Is staying alive in the count is Hyndman. One-two once again to Hyndman. That pitch is high. Count will even up at 2-2 with 2 runners on base. Top of the 4th. Two balls, 2 strikes. Umpire calls time. Ball in play. Was a ball still in the field? Oh, okay. Gotcha. As we'll redo the 2-2. That'll be lined right back up. Farquhar will run onto the ball, but no throw will be made. As an RBI single will go down. As now coming up is Lakota.
What is it? Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to announce it when the pitch is going to come across the plate.
As the 1-0 is the pitch, as that will be thrown into the outfield. Ebel will throw home, as there will be no contest. as Heim will stay at third, as the Braves fight back and make the lead shrink down to 6, as the score is now 9-3. As Struve will take a meeting on the mound, we will be right back after this short break.
A good bank can be much more than just the place you cash your checks. Savings Bank of Primgar has been serving farmers and small businesses for over 125 years, providing their customers with minimal fees, superior customer service, and the dependability that you just can't get from the big banks. Visit Savings Bank of Primgar today, where you're more than just a name, or visit them online to see what they can do for you.
As we welcome back at the plate is Malofsky, the pitcher on the mound. Haddon will stay in the game, has only given up 3. Expect that. "1-0 is the count. As that'll be low as the count moves 2-0 now to Malofsky. Avs Braves are getting a rally going here with no outs in the inning. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Pitch is inside. That'll be 3 balls now. As the count now moves 3-0 here. Expect no swing errors. Might as well put the bat down as Keely Gregg is getting ready on deck. As that'll be a strike because the count now moves 3-1 here. Here from Malofsky, I'm still taking all the way here as you still got a pitch to use. "3-1 pitch is a roller in the dirt, as that'll be a 5-pitch walk here. As now coming up, there'll be a courtesy runner on first. Lola Christensen. Lola Christensen up to bat here. Pitch is inside. Count moves 1-0. To Christensen. Runners on first and third here. As in the outfield, you want a ball here to probably Van Beek. She probably has the strongest arm here. Pitch is low as runner will take off for second. As the count moves 2-0. As 0-2 pitch is swinging. Throw on to third. It is in time for the out. Great heads-up play by Paige Farquhar at second for the double play. As now with 2 outs, runner on second, we come back up to the top of the order is Olivia Fox. Lola. As with 2 outs, Olivia Fox up to bat. First pitch swinging just over it as the count moves 0-1. As the 0-1 pitch to Fox is popped up in foul territory. That'll drop as the count will now move 0-2. As Hadding looking to get out of a jam on the mound. 0-2 pitch is high. The count will now move 1-2. One-two pitch is high. Count now evens up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Top of the 4th inning. Wolverines looking to have a big bottom of the 4th inning here. 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. That'll be a strikeout to end the inning. Braves out on 2 to make the score 9-3. We'll be right back after this short break on Florida Solutions.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Big store selection with small town service. Yes, that's right. Whether you need bedroom furniture or are looking for decorations to make your home feel more like a home, check out Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. Snooks carries a large selection of chairs, recliners, sofas, dressers, and more, with the individual customer service to help you find what works best for you.
Please consider the original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids on your way anyway and online at snooks1.com.
When was the last time you reviewed your insurance policies? Hi, this is Kent Faust, and our goal at South O'Brien Insurance is to provide the broadest coverage at the most affordable cost. Insurance has changed dramatically over the years, and now, more than ever, a comparison may be to your advantage. Call South O'Brien Insurance today to see what we can do for you.
First pitch swinging from Van Beek here's popped up for an out. As now coming up with 1 out in the inning is Marissa Ebel. First pitch to Ebel is swung on. First pitch swinging once again. It's 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Molosky on the mound. Mowing these Wolverine batters down. As now coming up is the freshman phenom, Reese Farquhar. As pitch is in the dirt, no 3 pitch in here in Polina. One roll pitch here. Pitch is popped up here to the first baseman. That'll be caught as 4 pitches, 3 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Wolverines can't save the score. Score will remain 9-3. We'll be right back after this short break on Florida Solutions.
General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
As a parent, you have a choice in your child's education. Zion St. John Lutheran School believes all children deserve a quality, well-rounded education with a curriculum written with a biblical worldview. With a student-teacher ratio of 8-to-1, you can be sure your child's specific learning styles are met. Zion St. John offers affordable pricing with tuition assistance and is open to all denominations. For more information of the benefits Zion St. John Lutheran School can offer your child, visit their website or give them a call today.
As we welcome you back here to softball in play. And McKenna Paper at the plate here for the Cherokee Braves. Pitch is outside. His count moves 1-0 here. One-0 pitch here is high. Count moves 2-0 now. Hadding doing a great job on the mound coming into this inning, but just needs to lose the nerves a little bit. Gain back control as the 2-0 count is bounced. So that'll hit Paper. She will take first. Sophie Thorson will take the plate now. As Brooklyn Edwards will take the mound here. His pitches are warming up. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Broadway Marketplace, Polina. New styles, new decor, new vibe. You can find it all at Broadway Marketplace, Polina. Here's a look at what we have on display now. We have a full-service floral shop for any occasion. Great selection of gifts. And we offer private classes. We do wedding installs too, and more. Find us on Facebook. Visit our store downtown Polina Wednesday through Saturday. And let us know how we can help you. You'll always find something you love at Broadway Marketplace.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
As we're walking back here, Brooklyn Edwards enters the game as Sophie Thorson at the plate. As Sky into left field as they throw from Evil to second. One out in the inning. First pitch swinging from Thorson, always got to appreciate it, but lined out to Evil in left field. As with Paper on first, Peyton Cohn steps to the plate. First pitch is a strike. His first two pitches from Edwards looking really promising out there. An out and a strike so far. 0-1. Pitch in the dirt. Count moves 1-1. As Edwards steps back on the mound. The 1-1 pitch is swung on right back to Edwards. Throwing to second is in the dirt, as there will be no out made on the play here. As Edwards goes for a force out at second, but in the dirt. As all runners are safe now, coming up is Parissa James, second baseman. First pitch, swung in and missed. Count moves 0-1 now to Barnes. As Edwards here, looking to strike out the batter or get something on the ground here. One pitch is popped up. That hits the top of the fence there. It's count move 0-2 now. As the pitch is 0-2. Oh, 2 count to Percy Barnes. Is in there, bounces. Count moves 1-2 now. 1-2. Swung on. That'll get into center field. Van Beek will grab it. Throw home. Runner is held on the great throw from Van Beek at center field, as now bases are loaded for Calixtus. Parissa Barnes now. Previous batter was Addison James. Oh, pitch. First pitch swinging. Count moves 0-1. Here to Barnes. As pitch is called for strike, as count now moves 0-2 here. Hyman getting ready on deck. As bases loaded, one out in the inning. 0-2 pitch is popped up. That'll go out of play, as we will redo the 0-2 pitch. Oh, 2 pitch is popped up to Warnke in right field, as throw will not be tested, as with 2 outs now, as Warnke, true lefty in right field. It's quite common. Instance is Max Kepler for the Twins. He's a lefty. Which it sounds like that's normal, but a lot of righties prefer to bat lefty. As first pitch swinging from Hyman, Farquhar makes the play in foul territory as Brooklyn Edwards gets out of a jam. She comes in, sits down 1-2-3. We'll be right back after the short break on Florida Solutions.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area. And visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
As we welcome you back, first pitch swing from Brooklyn Edwards, as that'll be a single, as running for Edwards at first is Avery Halverson. Also perfect on steals, as Abby Nelson, the sophomore, coming up to bat, the only sophomore in the Wolverine lineup. As Nelson shows bump, pulls back, as Halverson will be in there safe. As throw was good timing, but Halverson just got in there. As now with runner in scoring position, see what the Wolverines will do here. Shows bunt. Connects with it. Nelson throwing first. Throw back to third. Bounces. It's great barehanded by the shortstop. Stops Halverson from coming around, but now with one out in the inning, runner on third. We come back up to the top is Carly Warnke, the lefty. First pitch Warnke is low in the dirt. His count will move 1-0. As the Braves appear to have no lefties. Second pitch is high. His count moves 2-0 now. As if Warnke gets on here, expect to see a steal here. 2-0 pitch is a strike. Left side of the plate. Called strike. Its count moves 2-1. Pitch is a called strike. Higher in the zone. Count moves 2-2 now. As swing and miss is 2 strikeouts from Warnke. First multi-strikeout game on the year. It's 2 outs in the inning. Now coming up is the smart senior, Peyton Farquhar. First pitch is a ball high, I believe. Count moves 1-0. Second pitch is in for strike. Count moves 1-2. As the 1-1 pitch now to Farquhar is high. Almost hit Farquhar. This pitch now moves 2-1. As pitch is low, count now moves 3-1. Three-one count to Peyton Farquhar. That'll be fouled off. 3-2. Three-two pitch is low, as that'll be a full count walk for Farquhar here. She'll reach first. Is now coming up is Maddie Johnson with runners on the corners.
28, Maddie Johnson.
As pitch is outside, Farquhar will take off for second as the count moves 1-0. Pitch is fouled off, so that'll just hit the left of the press box here. Its count will even up at 1-1. One pitch is swung on and missed. Huge swing from Johnson there, just missed. Count moves 1-2 here. As Milowski pitch in, bounces behind as Halverson will come in to score. Wolverine increase their lead 10-3 on the wild pitch. As now 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner on third, 2 outs in the inning, bottom of the 5th. Wolverines hoping to increase their lead. Two-two pitch. Ball is lifted in left field. That'll move out of play. As we'll redo the 2-2 pitch from Milosky to Johnson. As we redo the 2-2 pitch. Pitch is swung on and missed as Wolverines score 1 on the wild pitch as Wolverines can't seem to get anything else going. Wolverines lead 10-3 going into the top of the 6th. We'll be right back after this short break on Florida Solutions.
Primgar Chiropractic Clinic. Aching to see us? Neck pain, arm and leg pain, auto accidents, back pain, sports injuries, chronic pain, headaches, work injuries, and arthritis. Dr. Heather Eink can help patients of all ages get an adjustment to get their alignment in place. And there's a licensed massage therapist as well. And therapy services like ultrasound, muscle stem, and cold laser. Ask about foot levelers for orthotics. Find Primgar Chiropractic Clinic on Facebook and call for an appointment today.
As Milosky is plunked by the first pitch of the 6th inning, she will be awarded first here. As now coming up is Lola Christensen.
Batting now is number 9, Lola Christensen.
Shows bunt, popped up, but that'll go foul. As count move 0-1 to Christensen. Pitch is lined into right field as that'll get just under as Van Beek's throw to third. Great one bounce throw. Will hold the runner at second. Now no outs. Runner on second and first. As we come back up to the top of the order is Olivia Fox. As first pitch is wild, as that'll be 1-0 pitch. Pitch is swung on, but fouled as the count moves 1-1. Here in the top of the 6th inning, I'm your announcer tonight, Bryce Williams. Runners in second and third, Wolverines lead 10-3. Braves hoping to fight back. That'll be low in the dirt. Count will move 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch to Fox is high. This count move 3-1 now. Batter will be here. As pitch is high, as that walk will load the bases now. Now coming up is McKenna Paper. Pitch, check swing, but hung up. As that ball, wasn't quite sure about the last one, but that ball was fielded in fair territory, but called foul. It's count and move 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Count moves 0-2 to Paper. Oh, 2 pitch. Made contact with. Throw home for the force. Throw on to first. Is not in time, as same type ball as the previous ball, but called fair this time. As Farquhar throws home for the force, and no runner will come across. 1 out in the inning. Bases remain loaded. Sophie Thorson comes up to the plate. As the first pitch is outside for a ball, his count was 1-0. As the 1-0 pitch to Thorson is upstairs and outside, count was 2-0. Pitch. Swung on. That'll get into the outfield to Van Beek. As runner will not come across. Bases remain loaded. Braves decrease the lead. Now 6 runs. Now coming up is Peyton Cone. Bases loaded, 1 out. Braves get station to station here going. As Wolverines lead 10-4, bounce back. Peyton Farquhar will grab it as 1 run will come across, but after they bounced off of Edwards' ball and to Farquhar throw on first in time for the 2nd out. Braves now score 5 now as Wolverines lead 10-5. First pitch swinging, that's deep into left field. That'll get over Eagles' head as 2 will come across. As Braves now cut the lead down to 3. As the Wolverines are a little bit worried here. As now coming up is Carissa Barnes. Sassen James has a 2 RBI double here in the top of the 6th to bump up the score to 7. The Wolverines still lead 10-7 though. Carissa Barnes pitch swung on, hit goes to Van Beek in center field, throw home. Relay, slightly messed up throw. Braves now score 8. As the Wolverines' lead is cut down to 2, Struve will have a pitcher's meeting on the mound as we'll take a break with them. We'll be right back after this short break on Florida Solutions.
A good bank can be much more than just the place you cash your checks. Savings Bank of Premgar has been serving farmers and small businesses for over 125 years. providing their customers with minimal fees, superior customer service, and the dependability that you just can't get from the big banks. Visit Savings Bank of Primgar today, where you're more than just a name, or visit them online to see what they can do for you.
As we welcome back here, Edwards remains on the mound as the Newhouse is getting back behind the dish as Alexis Heineman now taking the batter's box here. Wolverines hoping to put a stop to this 2-out rally. Pitch is in the dirt. Count moves 1-0. Pitch. Pitch is high. Count now moves 2-0. Count is 2-0 here. He's getting a Rossin bag out there. Edwards feels like she's losing grip. Braves are really getting in their head out there. As Haddon getting ready in the bullpen. Pitch is outside. Count now moves 3-0. Count. Hyman will not be swinging here. As I'll be swung on. As I haven't seen that all season. As 3-0 pitch swung on Embis. Count moves 3-1 now. Pitch is a ball. Hyman thought it was a strike, but is a ball. As that'll be a 5-pitch walk is now coming up is Malosky. Could deliver big here. Single could. A double brings around 2, and a single could still possibly bring around 2 to tie the game. Wolverines having a treacherous 6th inning. As a strike as count moves 0-1. He's found the Wolverines here. Edwards odd another base runner. I moved to Haddon here. Pitch is low. Runners will advance on the ball as count moves 1-1. As 1-1 count, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Wolverines lead 10-8. Braves rallying. 1-1 pitch is upstairs. Count moves 2-1. Hyman on second. Parissa Barnes on third. Two-one pitch is swung on into left field. As that'll bring around 1. As that'll get past Evil to tie the game on the 2 RBI double. As the Braves fight back 7 runs to tie the game 10-10. As Edwards will be pulled from the game and Haddon will be brought on. As Haddon will warm up, we'll take a break with him. We'll be right back after this short break.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Big store selection with small town service. Yes, that's right. Whether you need bedroom furniture or are looking for decorations to make your home feel more like a home, check out Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. Snooks carries a large selection of chairs, recliners, sofas, dressers, and more, with the individual customer service to help you find what works best for you.
Please consider the original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids on your way anyway and online at snooks1.com.
As we welcome you back here, first pitch as Hadding's back in the game is a ball. Lola Christensen at the plate. The 1-0 pitch is swung on back to Hadding on the mound as that'll bounce off Hadding. As the Wolverines thought they were going to get out of the same, but the inning will continue. We come back up to the top of the lineup. Olivia Fox comes back up. First pitch to Fox is a ball. Count moves 1-0. Second pitch is high. Count moves 2-0 now. Pitch is high. Count moves 3-0 now. A walk by Hadding loads the bases for Sophie Thorson to come up here. McKenna Paper comes up to the plate here after the walk. First pitch is a ball. Count moves 1-0 as Wolverines not having a good sixth inning. Came into this inning 10-3 lead and are now tied up 10-10. As that's skied into shallow right field as Warnke will bobble it as 2 runs will come across for the Wolverines as the Braves now lead 12-10 after the bobbled catch by Warnke in right field. As Sophie Thorson up to bat, as that'll bounce foul. Paper on first, Fox on second, Sophie Thorson at the plate. Wolverines trail 12-10. Pitch is low in the dirt. Count moves 2-0 now. As what's the left her base, and that'll be third out of the inning. Wolverines trail 12-10 after a collapse in the sixth. We'll be right back after this short break on Fuller Dose Solutions.
When was the last time you reviewed your insurance policies? Hi, this is Kent Faust, and our goal at South O'Brien Insurance is to provide the broadest coverage at the most affordable cost. Insurance has changed dramatically over the years, and now, more than ever, a comparison may be to your advantage. Call South O'Brien Insurance today to see what we can do for you.
community agency knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. It's a journey to experience with the fastest internet speeds available. Contact TCA, connect to the speed you need, and enjoy the ride.
General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
As we welcome back here to the bottom of the 6th inning, Wolverines came into the top of the 6th, leading 10-3, but come into the bottom of the 6th, losing 12-10. As first pitch is a ball, throw into the outfield. Ginger Neuenhouse up to the plate. As second pitch is popped up, as that'll be a 1-1 pitch here. I was checking to see if there's any substitutions made. As now steps back into the box. The count is 1-1 here. Pitch is rifled into left field, as that'll be a lead-off single for the Wolverines. As now coming up is the senior Alyssa Van Beek. As pinch running, courtesy running for Neuenhouse on first is Kelsey Warnke. Shows bump, pulls back. Warnke takes second, just like her older sister out there. As Van Beek takes first pitch in the dirt. One-0 pitch is popped up on the right side of the field. As that'll be caught for the first out, trying to see if there was that was caught or not. But Kelsey Warnke advances to third. Mercy Ebel at the plate. Pitch is in the dirt, gets behind the catcher as Warnke will come across the score. Wolverines claw back. Score is now 12-11. Wolverines trail 12-11 here. Wolverines fighting back with Ebel in the box. Pitch is swung onto the first baseman as that'll be caught for the second out of the inning. Now coming up is the freshman phenom, Reese Farquhar. As that pitch is swung onto the shortstop, as that's in the dirt. As that'll get past the first baseman, as the throw on the second will not be in time. Farquhar will reach second safely. As Wolverines are rallying with 2 outs. All their runs coming on 2 outs tonight.
Now up for the Wolverines, number 26, Brooklyn Edwards.
As Brooklyn Edwards steps back up into the plate. Pitch is a strike. Great framework by Fox. Count moves 0-1. Farquhar on second. She's got some wheels on her. As pitch is swung on and misses. Count move 0-2 to Brooklyn Edwards. Oh, 2 count, 2 outs, runner on second. Pitch is high, count moves 1-2 now. One-two pitch is swung on and missed. Wolverines fight back and get one, but can't seem to tie it up. Braves going to the top of the 7th inning, leading 12-11. Let's see if they can add some insurance. We'll be right back after this short break.
As a parent, you have a choice in your child's education. Zion St. John Lutheran School believes all children deserve a quality, well-rounded education with a curriculum written with a biblical worldview. With a student-teacher ratio of 8-1, you can be sure your child's specific learning styles are met. Zion St. John offers affordable pricing with tuition assistance and is open to all denominations. For more information of the benefits Zion St. John Lutheran School can offer your child, visit their website or give them a call today.
Broadway Marketplace, Polina. New styles, new decor, new vibe. You can find it all at Broadway Marketplace, Polina. Here's a look at what we have on display now. We have a full-service floral shop for any occasion, great selection of gifts, and we offer private classes. We do wedding installs too, and more. Find us on Facebook. Visit our store downtown Polina Wednesday through Saturday, and let us know how we can help you. You'll always find something you love at Broadway Marketplace.
Sophie Thorson up the bat here. First pitch is over. Newhouse set as the count moves 1-0. As the pitch is outside, count will move 2-0. Newhouse getting frustrated behind the plate. As the Wolverines lineup is in a good spot here if they want to rally. Coming up to the top of the order. 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed under it. Count moves 2-1. As the pitch is popped up into right field, that'll be a single for Sophie Thorson. Is now coming up is Peyton Cohn. As with a runner on first. First pitch is high to Cone. Being in the shed, there's a fly just flying around, irritating me. Going on my glasses, but count moves 1-0 to Cone. One-0 pitch is popped up to Warnke in right field. As that'll get over her head, Warnke will throw it in. As that'll be bobbled by Farquhar. As runners will not come around. As runners on second and third, no outs. Addison James coming up to the plate. As Hadding on the mound, first pitch to James is swung on. Nice break on that ball for a strike. As both crowds intrigued into this game. 0-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball high. Count moves 1-1. One is the count. Pitch is high. Count moves 2-1 now. As the 2-1 pitch is fouled off, as the count now evens up at 2-2 here. As Braves bench getting loud. As the pitch is low, count now moves full. 3-2. Full count. James at the plate. Lot riding on this at bat for the Wolverines. As pitch is low, that'll walk the bases loaded. It's now coming up with bases loaded. Parissa Barnes in a big spot here. Fits a pitch back to Hadding. Hadding's got to hope to get her to predict the bounce right, because for her on the mound, the bounces have just not been good there. Hitting off the shins. The pitch is in for a strike. Long strike one. Pitch is swung on to shortstop. Steps on the base. Braves get a run across, but Abby Nelson, nice recovery to step on third for the out. One out. Alexis Hyman up to the plate. Runners on second and first. As the pitch shows bunt, makes contact, but goes foul as the count moves 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Hyman at the plate. Pitch to Hyman. Shows bunt, pulls back. As that's upstairs, the count moves 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Top of the 7th. Braves lead 13-11 here in Swanson Sports Complex. As Hyman's ready in the box. Shows bunt, pulls back after pitching the dirt. Count moves 2-1. Speed up these games. We need a pitch, a batter's clock. Count moves 2-1. Shows bunt upstairs. And with a pitch clock. Not that the games take too long, but it puts more pressure on the batters and pitchers. As the batter, let's say it's 20 seconds, have to get in the box in 20 seconds, otherwise it's a strike. And same for the pitcher on the mound, except it's a ball. 3-1 pitch. Makes bunt as it moves foul at 3-2. Now, if you bunt on 3-2 and it moves foul, that is a strikeout, which the Wolverines desperately need that here. As here, if I'm Hyman, I'm not swinging at nothing. I'm just taking, because a ball on the ground could be a double play. And a walk loads the bases. Pitch is swung on and missed. Shea Hadding on the mound gets a much more comfortable second out in the inning as Malosky steps back up to the plate. Pitch is swung on but goes foul from Malosky. Count moves 0-1. As due up for the Wolverines are Nelson, Carly Warnke, and Peyton Farquhar with Johnson and Newenhouse following. Oh, 1 is the count. To Malosky, runners on second and first. Pitch is in for desperately needed strike 2. Count moves 0-2, 2 outs. Shea Hadding looking for that final pitch to get the Wolverine batters up. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Shea Hadding will retire the final batter as the Wolverines will be up to bat in the bottom of the 7th, needing a rally. Game is down but not out. We'll be right back to see if the Wolverines can cap off the comeback. We'll be right back after this short break.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
AgriVision Equipment has you covered with a wide selection of John Deere tractors in the area. Our experts can help match you with the right equipment at the right price. Utilize one of our convenient pre-built packages or build and customize your own with our JD Buy online site. Need financing? No problem. Apply online in 5 minutes or less. Our team is ready to find the package for you. Don't settle for less. Shop in-store or online at agrivisionequipment.com.
Coming up to bat for the Wolverines to start off this hopefully miraculous comeback in the bottom of the 7th is Abby Nelson. First pitch is outside. Count moves 1-0. As that's a spot the Braves pitchers have been hitting and getting favorable calls in. And the umpire's second pitch is high. He's shortening his zone to make the game more precise. Guess the count is 2-0 to Abby Nelson. Carly Warnke getting ready on deck. Pitch is right down the middle. Count moves 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed as the count moves 2-2 here. As Nelson here in the 2-2 count. Back up against the wall. 2-2 pitch in that outside region and gets called a strike. 1 out in the inning as Malosky gets one step closer. As that looked like the same exact pitch that was called for a ball earlier in the count. As first pitch to Warnke is swung on and missed. As the count is 0-1 to Warnke. Although nothing to complain about, this has been a very good game here. 0-1 pitch to Warnke is popped up to the third baseman. As that'll be caught for the second out. As the Wolverines are down to their last out on the night here. Peyton Farquhar up to bat here. If you're the Wolverines, you want to get to Johnson here. Do anything you can to get Maddie Johnson up to bat. First pitch to Farquhar is low. Count moves 1-0. Farquhar relaxed in the box. Pitch is high, count moves 2-0. As the perfect scenarios that Farquhar gets on with Walk, Johnson singles to get mover up to third, and Neuenhouse comes up with the game on the line. But the 2-0 count to Farquhar is lined into center field, as it looked like that was caught by the second base, but it just got past as Farquhar gets on with a 2-out single. Is now coming up as the desperately needed senior slugger, Matty Johnson. Ginger Neuenhouse on deck. As that pitch, lower in the zone, called strike. Count moves 0-1. As the 0-1 pitch of Johnson is swung on, as that'll get into center field. As Farquhar will try for third. As that'll get past. As Johnson will advance to second. As this is exactly what the Wolverines want. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Ginger Neuenhouse coming up to the plate. 2 of her home runs this season.
Number 10, Ginger Neuenhouse.
2 of her home runs have been in 5th inning or later. As running for Matty Johnson out there at second is Kelsey Warnke. As there will be a pitching meeting on the mound, we'll stay with you. As exactly what I talked about, this is the scenario that the Wolverines are dying for. As and good thing is here, if Neuenhouse gets on base and doesn't score 2, Van Beek is still due up, so she's on the on-deck circle, and she has a very high on-base percentage. So this is the group you want up. Neuenhouse steps into the box. Milosky getting ready on the mound. The 0-0 pitch to Neuenhouse is swung on and popped up to the second baseman, as that'll be caught as the Braves come back 10-3 to win the game 13-11. As Wolverines will drop to 9-16 on the season, and the Braves will get their 3rd win on the season. As the Wolverines, this is a tough defeat, Swallow, going up 10-3 in the top of the 6th inning, and coming back and losing. As we'll see you guys on Saturday, possibly. And everyone have a good night. God bless.